Pelicans went up 3-0 on the Portland Trail Blazers. It's clear to me that this series is over. I don't see Portland coming back. The point is, Portland, this is a bad matchup for Portland because Rondo and Drew Holiday match up very well defensively against McCollum and my guy. He matches up very well against these two guys, Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum, and they are outplaying them offensively, which is a surprise to most people and a surprise to me to a certain extent that they playing better offensively. Drew Holiday, neither one of them can stop Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is bigger than what I thought he was. I thought Drew Holiday was like 6'3", maybe 6'3", somewhere up in there. He looks like he's about 6'4", 6'5". And, Dame Lillard is listed at 6'3", but I don't think he's quite 6'3". I do believe McCollum is about 6'3", maybe closer to 6'4", but he's just too much for these guys. These guys don't play defense. Dame Lillard is a very good offensive player and CJ McCollum, but these guys they're not playmakers. They do not make their teammates better, and to me, in any way, if they do, it's very marginal. And Rondo, being the veteran that he is, and he played all them years with Boston, he has a lot of experience, championship experience, and along with AD. And to me, AD has not had a really, really breakout game. Yes, he had 28 and 11 in Game 3, and in Game 2, I believe he had 25, and the game before that, he had 20-something. He has not had a very dominant game, but Nikola Mirotic, as you can see, he got 30 points and 8 rebounds. See, he's the fourth guy that's stepping up because you have Rondo stepping up, playing very, very well, controlling pace. See, that's what the guy up at Oklahoma City Thunder need to do, Russell Westbrook. He need to learn how to control pace, and that's the job of a point guard, not going out necessarily getting 40 points. You have to learn how to control pace, and he understands how to control pace. But let's see what they're gonna say about it.
Were you more impressed with the Pelicans or unimpressed with the Blazers?
This is all about the Pelicans, and I thought the Blazers would win this in 7 games. And by the way, it's a bad matchup for the Blazers because what the Pelicans do, stop the pick and roll. That plays right into that stops what the Blazers want to do. Drew Holiday and Rondo,
just what I say. This is just a bad matchup. Just a bad matchup for the Portland Trail Blazers backcourt. The strength of what they like to do is the strength, defensive-wise, of what the Pelicans like to do.
Done to McCollum and, of course, Lillard is excellent. And then, of course,
in my opinion, they're going to have to break up one of these guys. They're going to have to either trade McCollum or trade Lillard because they need a playmaker. They need a wing, a small forward that can go out and get his own shot, that can make plays, for others in some respect. But these two guys cannot work together. I never thought these two guys would be able to work together because they are one-dimensional players. They only have, they only dominate on one side of the ball, and that's offensively. And then they're kind of limited offensively because they don't make anyone else better on the team. If one of these guys was a playmaker, it'd be different. But neither one of these guys are playmakers.
Nurkic trying to stop AD is kind of funny. It's a bad matchup for Portland.
And that's another thing. They're not getting Nurkic involved in any way. Nurkic should at least, have somebody on the team that's getting him the ball, and opposed to therefore he can at least attempt to get Anthony Davis in foul trouble or make Anthony Davis play defense. But that's not even happening.
I understand that. When you look at now Mirotic last night, when you look at the Pelicans, they have, and to Boogie goes down, how do you replace him? To trade for that guy whose stock was a little too low.
Now, the way they are playing, they will get the Warriors some trouble in the second round, but I still pick the Warriors to win due to their experience and due to they have better players and they run a better system than Portland. So the series will be different. It will be a different type of series.
Undervalued. To bring him in, to surround AD. What do you do when you have a singular talent like AD, but you're in a market where it's hard to attract stars and you don't have great draft picks? What do? They've done I've been critical of them, but in fact, they've done a really good job. Boogie's available, get him. He goes down, bring in Mirotic. Look at the way these playoffs have announced the arrival on a national stage of the complementary pieces to Anthony Davis, who is...
Although they are playing very well, I can't say it's an announcement to his complementary players just yet. I just think the Portland Trailblazers is a great matchup for them. I think the Portland Trailblazers do not match up well versus the Pelicans. We'll see in the second round versus Golden State what happens. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out.